What's up, guys? I am back with another pickup video for you. A lot of stuff to show, so this is probably going to be divided into a two-part video. It was a very successful week in garage sailing, so I'm probably going to have to do two different parts. So I'll just start off with the first part. The first thing I'm going to show is something that I actually got a really long time ago, but I just never really got around to showing it, and I don't exactly know what I'm going to do with this. It's a teddy Ruxpin. And I actually found this at our local Salvation Army. It was marked at $4.99, which I thought is a good deal for this. I have no idea if it works or not because it doesn't have batteries or the battery cover. But if anyone, has any huge desire to have this teddy Ruxpin, or if anyone's looking for, one for their collection or whatnot, let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to sell it off. But I figured it was probably something good to pick up because it's, from the 80s. And I figured someone would want it, and it's always, good trade bait or good to sell or something like that. The next thing I'm going to show is actually a game that I got kind of a while ago, back when my team qualified for nationals. There was a GameStop kind of near where we were staying, so I just decided, you know what, I gotta go over there and get it. And I actually had a $25 gift card, so I used some of that gift card towards this, and I think I only ended up spending like $4 and some change, and it's Dragon Quest Swords. And I've been looking out for this one for a while. I can never find it complete, but, I always wanted to try to get it at GameStop because, it was only like $4, so that's a great deal right there, so I was very happy to pick that one up. The next thing is actually funny. My mom found this when she was cleaning out some stuff in our house, and my brother and I used to play with this thing all the time. It's nothing, super awesome, but it's the Power Joy classic TV game. This thing has like a bunch of games on it. We used to play it all the time when we were younger, and it's funny because it still has the box. It's still in, just as good a condition as it was in when we played it. So it's just cool to find it again. I'll probably have to test it out, see if there's anything interesting on it, but, that was kind of funny just for her to find it. The next thing, this game was actually kind of hard for me to track down. I knew it first came out, and like I said, I got that $25 gift card from my brother for my birthday. So I was waiting to use it on this game, and it was actually kind of hard for me to find at our local GameStops because a lot of them were reserved copies, so it's not like I was able to get one fairly easily, but I did want to run across one, and I only ended up paying, I think, 16 bucks after I used the rest of my gift card, and it's Kirby Triple Deluxe for the Nintendo 3DS. And I'm actually playing through this right now, and it's pretty fun. It's fairly easy, as easy as a Kirby game can be, but, I like it so far. The graphics look really nice. If you can pick this game up, definitely give it a go. I heard it's short. I haven't finished it yet, so I'll let you know, but from what I've heard, it's kind of a short game, but, no, I don't mind. I love Kirby, and it's just another good one to add to the collection. The next game I got right before I was heading back home for summer break. And this game, it was $10, and it was funny because I actually saw this game while Scott Grimsey42 was here, and I passed on it. And I don't know why I passed on it because I remember, I think it was Scott from the Video Game Sellers that recommended this game, and I couldn't remember if he recommended it because it was rare and hard to find, or if it was because, it was a good game. And it turns out it actually is pretty uncommon. There's only a couple copies on eBay right now, I believe. And this one is a little bit beat up. It's not in the best condition ever, but I figured, $10 for it was a really good deal, and it's Survival Kids. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little bit of a nick in the label there. Nothing terrible, but, for 10 bucks for a fairly uncommon game, I thought that was a good deal. I played a little bit of it the other day, and it's actually not bad. Just another one to add to the collection that's more hard to find. So I was very happy to get that one for 10 bucks, and I'm very glad that I decided to go back and pick it up. Okay, and then the other thing I got right before I left school, this is funny because I actually had been looking for this for a while, and it was at like a local, kind of like a pawn shop type place, pawn shop slash old computer place, and they had this marked at $3, and I thought that was a great deal, and they actually had a copy of Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo that I really wanted to get, but they had that marked at $20 because it was an old game and must be worth a ton of money, which we all know how that saying goes. But it was very cool to find it, and it's a blue Dreamcast controller. And ironically, for $3, it also came with the matching VMU. So I was stoked about that. I thought, hey, you know what? $3 for the VMU and the controller, great deal. So now I can finally put this one into my blue controller box to match. So very, very pleased with that one. So moving on, the next place that I went was a local buybacks while I came home, and my brother and I went here yesterday, and for $1.99 I found a game that I've been looking for that normally goes for around $8, so I was pretty happy to find it, and it's a Brutal Paws of Fury for the Super Nintendo. Copy's very clean, in nice condition, and I have been actively looking for it, but I just never wanted to pay the $8 for it, so I was very happy to cross that one off the list. Now we will get into the garage sale pickups. Garage sailing has been, very good to me this past weekend. My neighborhood actually had a sale as well as the neighborhood over from mine. So I got a bunch of stuff, more so than I thought. A tip for everyone out there is that, you have to hit a lot of sales. I probably went around to 40 to 50 different sales, and obviously I didn't, hit gold at all of them, but some of them I made out really well. So the very first one that I was able to get some stuff from, I actually asked if they had any games, and they said they did, but they had to go get it. And it wasn't a whole lot, but it was definitely worth the price that I paid. So I'll go ahead and show some of that stuff. I got a couple strategy guides here. The first one is for the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. It's a little beat up, but nothing too terrible. I actually have not played these games at all, so I'm looking forward to trying the games out eventually, because I do have both of them. The next one is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I do have this game. Always nice to get other strategy guides. The last guide here was the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and ironically I found another copy of this later in the day actually, but this is one I didn't have. I have a couple copies of Ocarina of Time, the different strategy guides, but not this one, so I was happy to get that. Then there were a couple games and a system actually that she had. The games weren't anything special, but they were kind of filler titles that I didn't have, so I definitely wanted to get them for my collection, and they were all complete. Start off with the kind of crappier ones. NBA Live 2004. Complete. And discs are in really nice condition too, which I was happy about. NBA Live 2005. Madden 2003. WrestleMania and some numbers. I don't know what those are. Roman numeral something. I don't know. I don't read Roman numerals. WrestleMania 18, I think. 10/8/18. And then we have a black GameCube system. And I actually did not own the black. I have the indigo, and I used to have a platinum silver, but I actually don't have that anymore because I believe it broke. But it works. She was unsure if it worked or not, but it definitely does. And then it has a memory card here. But there's someone wrote their name on it. Brian. Thank you, Brian. BMac is on there. But, I don't mind that at all. And then it came with the AV cables, but it did not come with the power cord. So that kind of sucked. But she only wanted $10 for all that. She was like, you know what, just take all this stuff for $1 each and $10, and that was that. So I was very happy with it. And it also came with this Mad Catz controller, third party there. But I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. Absolutely no idea, but it does work, so that was very nice. And then the next sale, the next lot of stuff that I'm going to show just for this video, and then I'll show the rest of the stuff in my next video. I stopped at a sale, and I saw a Nintendo game just kind of sitting like this, and I was like, oh, what is that? And I turned it around, and it was Knockout Kings 2000, nothing special there. And so I asked, do you have any more video game stuff or N64 stuff or the system that this even comes with? And she said no, that everything she had was out. A lot of it was, I think, her grandkids. But I did manage to find 2 more N64 games and then another item. So the other N64 games were Madden 99. Again, nothing special there, but just a filler title and one I did not have. And then another one I was happy to see because I never wanted to pay too much for it, and it's Mission Impossible. And so those were in really nice shape. So I had 3 N64 games, and then she spotted this, and it's a Game Boy Advance. And it is the Glacier version, and it's actually in really, really nice condition. Battery cover is there. No corrosion or anything like that, so I was very happy. And then it came with the game, High Heat Major League Baseball 2003. Super exciting. And then there were a couple, I think, manuals in here that came with it. Yeah, we got the manual for MLB High Heat, the game, and then Midnight Club Street Racing, but unfortunately that wasn't in here. So I asked her how much for all of it, and she just said $5, and I said okay. So $5 for a Game Boy Advance and those 3 N64 games, I had no problem paying. If anyone is interested in the Game Boy Advance, let me know. I already have one. I have actually the one that I had as a kid. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this, so I might put it in my contest actually, but unless no one claims it or wants anything to do with it, I'd be happy to trade it or sell it off. So just hit me up and let me know there. Alright guys, that is it for part 1 of my garage sale pickups. I hope you guys are having a good week. I actually just hit 800 subscribers. That is crazy. I say that every time, but every time I get 100 more subscribers, it's just wild to me. I'm very grateful that all you guys watch my channel and watch my content. I hope you are enjoying what you see, and yeah, I will see you guys next week, so take care.